And we'll see how this sounds now. This is one of my favorite lead lines I've ever written. Four guitars. That's starting to sound a little bit better. The takes, trash. The sound, getting there. Well, let me see what that's done to the rest of these. If my lead...
Ooh, hello everybody, welcome in. How you doing, Zach? Welcome in. Thank you for doing first. Locke, thank you for doing second. Hope you're doing well, bud. Good seeing you. And Aiden, welcome in. Locke, Def. What's up, guys? That was a sick as fuck clip. I want to start doing that as well. Audio mixing and making music and shit like that with FL Studio and all of that stuff. Yeah, you can hear it in my voice. I'm fucking sick. Don't worry though. I got water with me. I got some snacks. I've got some work to work on. What's up, Kitten? Welcome in. I have paper towels. That works. But I don't really need tissues though. I'm not someone who like blows my nose because I know it doesn't really fix anything. It just temporarily alleviates the issue, and I just prefer to thug it out and just let the sickness leave. Additionally, I don't sneeze a lot when I'm sick. Anyway, I've sneezed the past 4 days that I've been sick. I've sneezed, if I recall, 4 times. So I don't really need to sneeze. So what's on the agenda today? A few things. So really quickly, before I actually get into some actual homework, I'm going to be just putting down some notes for Wednesday because I have Warhammer Wednesday planned and I have to write some notes for that. So I'm going to be doing that with you guys for a little bit just to get some base stuff down. Hey, Steve, welcome in, man. Zach, can you please give Steve a shout out? All of you probably already know that Steve is a member of Sucky Baby just like me, and he is super funny and super awesome, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what he does. So yeah, please give him a shout out. That would be great. But it's good to see you, man. Welcome in.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight and for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Also, what the fuck?
That is a perfect exit. That is great. I love that. That's why we love Steve. He's fucking hilarious. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be working on that first, and then the next thing that we're gonna do is I have 2 slide presentation projects I need to work on, and to do that, I need to read like a book, or I need to read certain sections of a book. And I need to find that book because I've been trying to find it and I can't. So we're going to try to see if we can find it digitally, read the sections, and then make our slides. And then after that, I have a gigantic marketing plan that I need to finish because I haven't got started on it. And it's due at the end of this month. So I need to finish that. And then on top of the marketing plan, I also need to start actually updating the blog that one of my class needs me to do. So I've got a lot of work. And then on top of that, I need to finish the Sucky Baby server as well. So, lots of work today. Yeah. Also, if you guys have noticed, I did some tweaking, and you can see the glow of the fireplace. I don't need help from you guys. I can handle it, but I appreciate it, Zach. Purely because it's just me and B in there right now, and we're just working on it. I know what I need. In the server, and it's nearly done. I just need to do some rolls and then we're done. Everything is I come back to him saying suck you baby, and I was like, hey yo, Def, Zesty, I'm always Zesty. What are you talking about? I am the Zesty man. Yeah, it's the name of our group. That's what I said. Oh Lord Jesus, it's fire. Yeah. No, so I did some model tweaking. It's so intentional. Well, Zach, our motto is we're Sucky Baby, and we're here to suck you, baby. It's pretty great. I love it. You should see the shit on Twitter. It's fucking hilarious. We got our little like group photo displayed on Twitter, and I reposted it, and I was like, "We suck so hard." It's fucking great. It's a fun time. The innuendos are my favorite. But yeah, so that's the plan today. And as for what I was saying earlier about my model, I went in and I just did some VFX stuff, and we've got like a nice little glow to the back of the model coming from the direction of the fireplace. So it looks like I'm actually in the scene. I actually like it a lot. It absolutely improves the atmosphere of like me in the space. So I cannot wait to do some photo shoots with the room as well. Like I can toggle off of the panels and stuff like that, and we can just do stuff with the background as well. God, I can hear myself in the monitored audio of my stream because that's how I like to be able to hear what I sound like. And I sound so nasally right now. It's crazy. Drink some water. Okay, let's get started. So I've already got some things. Drink water. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. So since we are doing on Wednesday, we're doing Warhammer Wednesday, and we're specifically in honor of National Women's Day. We are doing the Sisters of the Battle, the Sisters of Silence, the Calidus Assassins, and the Death Cult Assassins. So it's all women based, which is great because Sisters of the Battle are my favorite faction in all of Warhammer. So it's going to be awesome to talk about them finally. So I'm just putting some base notes down for them. So all this stuff here. I'm not going to go into detail about any of it. I'm just going to simply be working and doing it because I don't want to spoil Wednesday. I'm just going to be reading and copying and stuff like that. Very minimally though, because I know a lot of it by heart too. So I'm just doing very minimum, information gathering. Control of the Ministorum. This song is funny. I'm not streaming today. Listen. I figured Sister Repentia are my favorite. Yeah, we're gonna talk about them too. I'm gonna get a beer. Yeah. Hi Rena, welcome in. I said that, and then I realized the best way for me to get work done is if I stream it, so that you guys hold me accountable.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What the Oh my god. What the heck?
That's crazy.
I just got back from the bathroom. Oh my god. I just got back. Oh my god.
Yeah, clearly. That's great. That is a great clip. Oh. Okay. All right, the next section. No, I don't want to capitalize that. Alien is tyrannical rule. Lighty-di-dee-dee. Hi, Weetsy. Welcome in. Good seeing you. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. That means a lot. Hello. Can you give her a shout out for me, please, Zach? Thank you, Zach. Ugh, my nose. More water.
I have friends on their way to join me for a game or two as we speak. A rowdy bunch, to be sure. Now I am retired. I am free to
Happy
enjoy
Monday.
myself. You know what? You live it up, Ratau. You deserve it. I'm sure. I absolutely nothing about you, but I'm sure you do deserve it. Treat yourself.
It's an old clip.
Ooh, and I can collect some.
When you get back on
devotion.
April 11th, you planning on catching up with the Space Marines? That
And
too?
I
Yes,
unlock some
absolutely.
divine inspiration.
I'm telling you all of this now. Once I'll let the
Oh,
clip
I forgot
finish,
I can
but
make an
I've got
offer on here. There's so
some
much that's
plans for
coming
when I come
to me.
back. So when I come back on April 11th, there's a set of games that I need to play and stream. I'm going to finish Stalker 2 on stream at some point. So that's going to be in the lineup. I'm going to play Space Marine 2 because it's my favorite game. I'm going to be getting all the stuff. He's going to stream. That's not happening. That's not happening. No. That will never happen as long as I live. So yeah, I'm going to end Valorant. No. Listen, I might do those things. If you really want me to do them, Rena, we can do it together, but that's very dependent. Fortnite, absolutely, I'll play Fortnite. I play Fortnite all the time. But yeah, Rena convince him. Fucking no, guys, you're not supposed to be in. Why do you act like it's so bad? Because I don't like those games. I much prefer like CS:GO. It's the Gooner game. No, I play those games daily, Dev. What are you trying to say? It's not anything about you. It's just I don't like the games. I think you're great. You're awesome. But I don't like the games. That's the difference. Yeah, so as I was saying, Space Marine 2 because I want to get all the stuff that I missed and I want to play the new content. Plus, I just love that game, and if I could play it for the rest of my life, I would. And then, of course, Monster Hunter Wilds, I am going to play the fuck out of. Like, it's going to be bad how much I'm going to be playing Wilds. At any moment that I can, I'll be playing Wilds. Streaming it, playing it with friends. Wilds is going to be a wild time. And what else is there? I'm going to be playing Marvel Rivals a fuck ton because I've missed so much, and I really want to I love that game. And I was trying to grind for the Moon Knight skin that I can no longer get now, and I'm fucking mad. So that is also on the list of things to do. And then, if I have the money and time for it, I might do Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, because I played the first game, and I really loved the first game. Really gave me a headache, and Valorant never looked good in my eyes. I'm less critical of Valorant because it is just CS:GO with heroes rather than just base CS:GO. At least that's how I view it. I know Valorant fans will be mad at me, and I know Rena's going to yell at me if I say that. But I've never been a fan of hero shooters anyway. And what's it called? Marvel Rivals is my only favorite one that I really like playing because it's just so good. I think I might be, damn, bro. But Valorant is Valorant. That's all I can say. Maybe I'll see myself one day playing it, but like really getting into it, no. Like I'd rather be a casual Valorant player. I don't hate you. You know I love you. You know I love you. Come on. I do not hate you. I'm so there for you all the time. I like TF2 as well. I think TF2 is great. I love it. Yeah. League is out of the question. I played it a couple times because my other friends wanted me to play it, and I never stuck with it. And I don't think I ever will. I'll play it once or twice with people, but it won't be an enjoyable experience. Yeah. Goj Van Dyer's tyrannical rule. I can't wait to talk about Goj Van Dyer and make everybody uncomfortable. Yes, exactly. League is fun. You never know. After long enough, you can fall in love with the games. I will not. I'm telling you right now, I won't. There is a very deep resentment for League. The only thing that I like about League is the content that comes out of it, such as Arcane and the stuff that I cannot mention or I cannot show on Twitch. Only thing I like about League. Same thing with Valorant. But I think I can learn to like Valorant more than I can learn to like League. That's my verdict on that. I miss when Blizzard made RTS games with Warcraft or StarCraft. Yeah, I never played them. I'm not really good at RTS games, so I don't really have an opinion on them. I'm great at strategy. I'm just not great with the units in RTS games because I'm bad. I'm good at like turn-based games because that's all that fucking Warhammer offers most of the time is turn-based shit. So I've got a love-hate relationship with turn-based games. Okay, we need to... There's that. He would be slain. Yes, this part where you got his Rosarius and they made him believe. We be doing the game. We be doing the game. Let's see here. Reformation, Wars of okay, so I got. Yeah, it's actually not too much more to write about. Oh, fucking sickness. All right. The Terran Crusade. Why is it double spaced? Can we not make it double spaced? I really don't want it to be double spaced. Why is it doing that? That's weird. We are distracting Daph. No, you guys, I want you guys here to keep me accountable on my work. You got to keep me on task. That is fair. I grew up with RTS and a whole lot of old 90s shooters. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I grew up with some older games as well, but it was it wasn't as like older 90s shooters, and I played maybe 2 RTSs. I got about right now, so if I go to the playlist, I'll tell you how much to earn it right now. Got you. Run his music. So I'm about 4 hours in worth of songs, about 76 songs. So in your playlist is your playlist is about 8 hours long, so I'm halfway through it. I've got to go back to adding more songs. I stopped adding songs once I got on the train because I didn't have connection, so I couldn't do that. We can't distract him if he distract the distraction that is distracted him but not distracting. What the fuck? What the fuck kind of logic is that? Okay, and then okay, that's done for Sisters of Battle are basically done. I'll write a little bit of preamble on the warp here. Antithesis. The antithesis. In order to understand the other aspects. Okay, I'm glad you're enjoying. I loved it. I didn't want to. Thank you, Raya, for redeeming third. Welcome in. Zach, can you please give Raya a shout out for me if you want, if you're here. Jack Sparrow Logic, that is. Yeah, it's so true. Um, I was gonna use the playlist for today's stream, but it wasn't finished, and I'm like, I want the full experience, you know. So next stream, like next chatting stream, I'm using the playlist.
Put them grippers away. Fine, sheesh. I'm putting them away. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. There you go. I put them away.
Oh, you're playing Viscera. I love that game. I'm jumping onto my phone, so if you need something for like the next 2 minutes, I will be prepping. All good. The Grippers, yeah. Raya made their own starting soon screen, and then they did a really good job. I'm really proud of how he did it. It's beautiful, and the Grippers are out. Yeah, absolutely. Your playlist is perfect for stuff that I'm doing. You know what? Fuck it. We're playing it. We'll start it now. Do you want me to start from the beginning or do you want it to be shuffled? I liked it as well, yeah. Riot starting soon screen is great. I'm going to get an animated one soon, which you guys, I cannot wait to show you guys what it's going to be. Yes. Also, I've noticed you've got a lot of Mom Jeans song in here, and I fucking love that. I love Mom Jeans. Yeah, this is perfect for working, you know? Yeah, Mom Jeans is great. Yeah, I love them. I love them. After what you showed me, fuck, they're so fun. I also love the names of their songs. Yeah, so chat, sit back, relax, get some work done while we listen to some Midwest emo provided to us by Rena. About 4 hours worth. So I have to add the rest of the songs of it and then we'd get more, but right now we only have 4 hours worth. Yep. We gotta head out for a bit, taking my dogs for a walk. Well, you have a great rest of the time with the dog. I don't know. Fucking I lost what I was gonna say there. You enjoy your walk with your dogs and I'll see you later, kitten. Thanks for coming in. Also, oh my god, I'm going to love this playlist. Yes. I'll do some playlist spotlight streams. The playlist is a mix of Midwest emo with indie prog rock and alternative. Yes. Yes, it's exactly what you texted me. Yeah, no, I think with how much music is, because I've always wanted music to be incorporated into my streams, like because it's very in theme with my character. I think we are going forward, we might do some more music specific streams. Like music centered stuff. So please stick around for that. I might be doing, now that I've been getting multiple playlists for multiple people, we might do a playlist spotlight sort of stream idea. I'll run that by some people, but playlist spotlight sounds like a cool idea. Video game soundtracks, 80s and 2000s rocks. A little bit of Western or Russian doomer sounding music. That's great. Everyone Who Wants to Kiss Me is on the internet. That song, I listened to that one, great, but the fucking title hits me, you know? The name of the song fucking sends me. It's not playing right now, but once it does, it's a good one. Okay. So that's done. We're writing on the warp now. I hate it. I hate misspelling Psyker. Okay, yeah, it's PS. PSY. I feel like, Rena, you'd be a fan of Weezer. Ugh. Okay. Use their powers. Dangerous and complicated. Place, demons, chaos, gods, and unrivaled power. It's so strange. Hey, Shiro, welcome in. It's just the silence couldn't hold me. Gods of Olympus fall before me. Wait, wrong franchise. I'll listen to them one day. You should listen to Weezer. I think you'd like them. Rena, I return. Welcome back, Zach. My residence seems like puke. That sucks. Smells like puke. How you doing, Shiro? Welcome in. Zach, can you give Shiro a... well, everybody give Shiro a follow, but give him a shout out for me. He's super cool. I love him. He's a great guy. How is Warhammer? We're not doing Warhammer Wednesday right now. We are simply writing notes for Warhammer Wednesday, but it's going good. I am doing a bunch of work today, but I'm just writing my notes for Warhammer Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Shiro, serious question after this clip.
Oh, again it's coming. I think again is dead action.
Oh, you're playing with
after
Sky
this.
as well.
Oh no!
The moon haunts you.
Bye bye. Wait,
All
I
right, we
got
gotta talk
triple.
about that. We gotta talk about that,
I
Shiro.
got Panta, wait, what?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say because
I was gonna say I didn't even get to see them. They were
This
all
is
just dead
sucks.
immediately.
okay, we're gonna talk about that. Moon Knight is my main in Rivals, and I'm a big complainer of his ult. I think his ult is trash. And you just did something that I've never done with his ult. Even though I've got kills with it, I've never fully team wipe because I think his ult is so easy to avoid. But I'm really good with Moon Knight other than the ult. The fact that you just did that hurts. But who do you main in Rivals? I think you said a Panther main. That team was so potato. That's the only reason. Usually they pop out. I play Luna. That's so okay. You know what? I did not expect that. There you go. That's cool. Yeah, I main Moon Knight fully all the way. Halo Infinite is bringing out Classic Firefight, which I wish should have been out. Yeah, it should have been out to begin with. I mean, listen, some games can like it's acceptable to have like a long sort of update period, like No Man's Sky and shit. But it's Halo. When Halo is always released as a full package game, like done on release, and only patches and updates to like fix stuff have ever come out. But Halo Infinite's a live service game. Most of it is live service. If they had launched it like a complete package, like they did with Reach and any other the other Halo games where, because back then, Def, you care about TF2 at all, Def? I love TF2. Dude, TF2 and I go way back. I love TF2. This is a good song. Emperor's Longevity. Okay, Sisters of Silence time, folks. And then we'll be done. We'll actually get to some actual homework. You hear they released the entire source code for the game? I did hear that. That's big. It's big for the longevity of it as well. I mean, it never had a problem, like, to begin with about longevity, because TF2 fans are probably the most dedicated fan base on the planet. But it's big for it's big for the game. It's big for actually just open source in general. I think being open source, when something is open source, it opens a huge tunnel of opportunities, and it's just an overall positive for the things that are open source. Like, they recently open sourced an AI model, which is huge. I won't lie, do love the armor on Halo Infinite. Heard a glitch was found that made customization very, very good looking, which sparked people wanting full customization between all cores. I'm divided. I think some of the armor in Halo Infinite looks like ass. I'm gonna be in the camp of, I really dislike the fracture event stuff. I don't want that in my lore. I'm sorry. I know it's like separate timelines and shit, but why? Why do we care about that? I want to play Halo for the Halo lore. I think it's cool, yeah, that like, oh, one of the events is like World War II, but the Covenant attacked during World War II. But like, how? How did humanity survive? Because it doesn't make any sense that they did. Anyway, and I think some of the armor in the game looks great, but then some of the armor looks like ass, and some of the helmets look like absolute shit, and some of the helmets that they brought back of older ones, they've changed in a slightly, and they make them look worse. Yeah. Like, the Samurai Spartan armor is cool, but no actual Spartan in the Halo universe would ever run around wearing that. And not because it's, like, sure, you could make that in the lore, like, you could make that armor in the lore, but no Spartan with any respect for himself or herself would wear that. You're just a big fucking target. I'm also a firm believer that I don't think many Spartans would actually, like, color their armor in anything but black, green, or, like, blue, because those colors are easier to camouflage with, especially against the Covenant. I think there are examples, like, Red Team is an example. They didn't have red armor, they had red markings, but their armor was green, just like the Master Chief. So, like, any of the colors that are past, like, blue and orange and, like, deeper browns and orange, like, stuff that would make sense in the military, any colors that aren't that for, like, you're a Spartan just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you want to look like a target, especially if you're a super soldier? You're already a target as is. You do not want all the enemy's eyes on you. I don't know. I have my things. Okay. I hope for the love of all that is holy, people make versions of the game so there isn't a bot problem. I agree, Zach. I absolutely agree. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I really like, I'm getting on a tangent, but I really like what Halo Reach did to the Halo lore, because before then, Halo was futuristic sci-fi, but it had some grounded, like, armor stuff going into it. And, like, yes, the Marines, their armor was a little cartoony at points, but then Halo Reach comes around and it militarized Halo, which I really loved. They made Halo more gritty, which I really liked. Oh my god, guys. Sorry, I just got something cool. I miss George. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. So the reason the hold on. Sorry, I'm just getting DM. I just got something great. All right, you know, I'll show you guys. This is Raya just did a quick sketch for me, and it is fucking hilarious. So, as many of you guys know, I've been playing Dredge recently, and I told my friend Raya that I thought it would be really funny if we did like a deaf fisherman sketch. And Raya has delivered. Yeah, thank you, Raya. Dude, this is all kinds of funny. Like, I don't know why, but this just brings me so much joy, especially with my experience in Dredge so far. I'm gonna use this for my Dredge thumbnails when I start making them, when I keep playing, like, the more I play Dredge, because this is so, so good. Right, can you post that in the fan art, please? That would be great. Cause oh my god, dude. It's fucking hilarious. I just love I love how sad I look. Like, I'm a really tired, overworked fisherman. The tired, overworked fisherman is my favorite aesthetic right now. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm gonna leave this at like the top or bottom right of the screen for you guys to look at while I do work. All right. All right, now we need to jump in the Sisters of Silence, and then we'll get started on the work. Hmm. That has seriously brought up my mood. You know, I've realized that I actually do not know that much about the Sisters of Silence, which is strange. Yes, yes, they make the stinky psyker stay away. They make the stinky psychers go away. They make the stinky psychers go away, and they're also badasses while they do it. It's the Daughters of the Anathema. I like that. I also, when I made this note, I have to preface like what a blank is, which is in the next part of this, but they because this is kind of what I gotta. There's so much on them. They really do be the psyker women, the null psyker bitches. One day I want some fucking like 40K themed outfits for Def, just because I think it would be funny on them. Right now I've got a purity seal that I can just pop onto the model, which I will put on Wednesday. Wait, why? Okay, it is okay. It's crazy how the Sisters of Battle are going to be a small part of this versus the Sisters of Silence are going to be a huge part of this this stream on Wednesday. On top of taking notes too, Cadian armor or Space Marine armor will be based for your model. I might do both. I might get both different variants. I don't know, or just just 40K theming trinkets and shit. It'd be cool to have like a Aquila necklace or something as well. I don't know. Okay. And I'm on top of just putting these notes here, I'm also just gonna later, I'm just gonna read on them. Servo Skull Def. Yeah. Be cool to have a little Servo Skull floating as a little buddy, as my mascot. Because all of my friends have mascots, little dudes. I don't. Okay, so we're done with that. We need to do make a Canva. Ugh. Okay. These are songs that I would cry to, which is it's not a bad thing. That's just something I'd like after a particularly a bad breakup. I'd lie down in my bed and I just look at the ceiling and then play this playlist. This should be the playlist to get the waterworks going for a good healthy cry. Okay. Let me switch this here for you guys. Okay, so let me look. We're going to be flipping through some things, but so for my individual presentation, it's going to be on this book called The Innovation Book. 8% of my grade, covering pages till page 134. I don't know where to get this book though. So it's 8 to 10 slides, duration 8 to 10 minutes. should consist of a picture related to the topic and 4 to 5 bullet points to help other students take note. Okay, so yeah, that's easy as shit. I gotta make 2 of these though. Students scheduled on one day must be ready to start the presentation at the very beginning of the class. Lateness penalized, yada yada. Annoyingly, I need a photocopy of the slides before the presentation. Presentation on time, lively, not read, slides. Yeah. Content, understanding, duration, quality, presentation grade. In the case of the presentation has to be scheduled, yada yada yada. So I need the fucking book. So I gotta find that. Because it's not in here. It should be, is it like, I feel like it would be in innovation. Oh, wait, it's here. Oh, that's so useful. Hold on. Okay, so I need to look at my thing. So let me look at, it's going to show my name, so I'm not going to do that. But, okay, so for mine, on the 13th, pages 43 to 50. Okay. Okay, let me get the title down. Oh, I did not. I realized I didn't turn the thing back on. There you go. Posture check. Thank you, Steve. Welcome in, Steve. How you doing? Dude, I feel so bad for like people coming into this stream thinking it's like a like an energetic or like fun stream, when in reality it's not. It's just me doing homework and working on a fucking project. I feel bad for you guys. I'm sorry. Just the only way I could really get this work done without you know what I mean. Okay, I gotta read this little document now. Get used to my OBS's shit fucking got changed around, which is annoying. OBS does it all the time. I fucking hate that. I know what you mean. Listen, the goal of this stream is not only to do the work, right? Like, just stay on task, but also to hopefully give you guys a working environment in which you can, have a good time. Like, and just be able to work. Okay, so Organizing people for innovation. Innovation involves a natural tension between chaos and order. If too many new ideas are followed, then nothing ever gets finished. If too many old rules are followed, then nothing ever gets improved. The challenge is figuring out when and how to encourage more ideas, react to new ideas, and when to focus people on working together in organized, effective ways. Frequency, used to understand, refer back to occasionally, key participants, leaders, anyone who wants to lead, innovating rating, that is 4 stars. They should have been building software for their employer. Instead, 15 French programmers asked some very ambitious why and why not questions. Over the next 3 years, they secretly invested spare time and company into building their own version of 3D design software. When the founder of the aviation company they worked for discovered their secret, he could have shut down the project. As an inventor himself, he immediately recognized the potential and helped the group spin off a new company that also bore his name, Dassault Systems. The company seeks to blur the lines between digital and physical worlds to help collaborative design, prototyping, and production. Its innovation has created a whole new approach. Virtual reality labs are merging with 3D printing to increase the effectiveness and speed of innovation. They're all unashamedly passionate about ideas. Bro, chaos, corruption, heresy, that sentence right there, Inquisitor. For real, it's about nothing ever getting anything done. All new ideas need other people, but there is a cost to organizing. No, I would know. I organize people all the time. It takes time to figure out who does what when. You have to deal with politics, personalities, and processes. People can be obstinate, weird, unreliable, and annoying. People work together around problems, situations, opportunities, and tasks by working with others. Tends to bring rules, forms, charts, and meetings. What? Wait. Work together by... Okay, sorry. People work together by increasing understanding of intimate health. The company sponsors ideas sharing communities, user feedback panels, and competitions for new ideas. Tools help users submit drawings of new designs. Very innovative persons, VIPs, are sent prototyping kits. Coloplast believes in involving people's intelligence and experiences inside and outside the organization for mutually beneficial innovation. I don't know where that is in the order of reading, but whatever. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. Around problems, situations, opportunities, and tasks, but working with others tends to bring rules, forms, charts, and meetings. There's a cost to doing new things. People can't depend on past experiences, so they have to consciously think about what has to happen. New ideas offer advantages, but those advantages are uncertain. Even if the advantages exist, it may take a lot of time to learn to be efficient again. Effective ways of using and selling the new idea have to be discovered, developed, and learned. As a smart innovator, you look at the costs and benefits of people working together. You should recognize that there are different ways of organizing people for innovation. As a result, you can choose between the various ways that people work together. You can find approaches for people working together that help generate new ideas and then make themselves useful and successful. Hold on. There we go. People can be organized on a non-permanent basis. They can be organized around a particular temporary innovation objective. These teams vary according to who is formally in authority, the level of commitment of team members, and how independent the team is from the business as usual mentality. So functional teams is resource authority, assignment of team members, and approach stays with the functional power structure and processes. Ditz! Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we're about to get hit by some ads. No! But welcome in. Hope you're doing well, dude. Good seeing you. I'm just doing some work. I'm going to give you a quick little shout out. And it's good seeing you, bud. How was your stream last night? I know I was lurking and watching, and then I left my computer on, and then my computer died.
All right, let's go.
Good, just woke up actually.
Oh.
Oh my.
What happened to bacon? They turned into like sushi.
That is a
what
creature.
In the world?
What the fuck is that? Well, I hope you slept well, bud. Good seeing you. Rip Bacon for real. Rip Bacon for real. Rip my dog for real. I'm pretty sure my dog died too. Like in the game, folks. In the game, my dog did pass away. Yes, we all know that, but I'm referring to Wobble Dogs. Rest in peace, Murphy. But I'm referring to Wobble Dogs. Lightweight teams, coordination with community light project management and work done back in the various functions. Heavyweight teams, senior full-time project managers, organized for project purpose that guides work done in functions. Members autonomous. Members of the team are transferred outside of their functions with their own project management and processes. Each team design offers different advantages and disadvantages. Functional teams can be over standardized because they follow functional processes, and under-focused because they follow functional priorities. Lightweight teams have better coordination but no real authority, while heavyweight teams have authority but still do not focus only on the innovation. People can be organized on a more permanent basis. Didn't know. That was a while ago. It was a couple months ago. Back in November? Question mark? I don't know. I know I made a big hubbub about it in the server somewhere, but yeah, Murphy's been resting in the doggy heaven for a while. Well, not for a while, but for a few months. I think it was last month. No, it wasn't last month. I think it was before December. I don't know. I don't remember, but it's not super important right now, but I will go and check. Let me see. Okay, that was... Yeah, it was on December. It was a December. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay, though. I'm all right. I love him. Miss the pupper. It's okay though. We are moving on and we're happy and we're smiling. Organizations vary according to how well they explore new ideas, their effectiveness in exploiting existing ideas and direction of idea flow. Some argue more radical innovation is best done by autonomous groups with organizing organic cultures, while the main organization with more mechanistic culture focuses on efficiency. Others argue for ambidextrous organizations that can explore and exploit with the same people behaving in different ways. Hmm. Are you feeling any better than yesterday? I am yeah, you cannot hear it. I am very sick. Or at least not very sick, but you can definitely hear it in my voice that I am sick. So I'm feeling a little bit better, but still not amazing. Emmy, what's up? Welcome in. Oh my god. Bombarding me. The double head pats. Great, now you guys get head pats for 5 minutes. Hmm. Well, welcome in. Sorry, I'm just taking care of something real quick. Request the mustache, you got it. I have a tea recipe that usually helps. It tastes disgusting though. If you want to send me, you can absolutely send me the recipe. I don't know if I have the facilities to really make tea while I'm here, but I can try. Let me shout out Emmy while she's here, because she can't escape me, and she's adorable, even though she's older than me. That's her only excuse, is that she's older than me. But I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. You're still adorable. You can be old and still be adorable. I mean, like, grandmas are old and they're adorable.
Ghost.
Look at her.
Ah! I got scared. Hi, Max.
Dude, I swear to God, Emmy is literally one of the funniest people I've ever seen. Though, on top of that, I just think her voice is really fun. She's got a funny, cute voice that's like super entertaining, especially when she's speaking fast. It's fucking hilarious. And my favorite thing about her streams is when she's like she's being incoherent, when she's like or like yelling and screaming. It's so fun. Oh, you were muted? Well, I was just talking about how I love your voice. Bacon, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. What's up, man? Welcome in. How you doing, dude? How goes the bacon dude? Stop, that's embarrassing. No, your voice is cool. It makes me laugh. It's cute, but it's also like you talk fast, and I like how fast you talk. And it's super cool. I love it. It makes me laugh, especially when you're like freaking out about something. And your excuse that, oh, I'm older than you, therefore I'm not cute, is just like completely wrong. I'm doing good, man. Welcome in. How you doing? Let me give you a shout out. I am currently living it up in Spain right now, doing some homework. But I'm doing pretty good. My Wi-Fi died after that clip played. No. Not remember one. Well, welcome in, dude. Fancy seeing you here. We do be vibing. Hopefully you got a clip that will play. There you go. I remember this boss fight.
What was that?
This boss fight was a fucking ass blaster and a half.
Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, the hat, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That little camo hat.
He's dead.
Yeah. I remember when I did that boss fight, I actually did it without the horse because there was a whole lot of like debate on whether it was easier or harder without the horse. And I believe it's like a lot less, it's a lot more bearable without the horse. And I say that because the first thing that he does when you exit, yeah, that was one of my first streams. Yeah. It's easier without the horse because, or not even necessarily easier, but you can, the horse is cumbersome at times. The reason I say that is because, think about this. You go through the fog door for the first, or for the second time, right? and you're sort of stuck in that animation. And by that point, the boss is already making his charge at you. And then you need to activate your horse with the whistle, which starts up another animation that gets you onto the horse. It's pretty quick, but it's still, you're losing frames. You're losing animation frames that you could be using to lock onto the boss and just quickly sidestep his attack, which is what I did every time, because that one attack that he starts off with where he charges you at the entrance can one-shot you. Like, it will just completely destroy you. So I stopped using the horse like halfway through trying to do that boss fight, and I did so much better without it. But it is very cool that you were able to get him on the horse. No, also with the fucking hand weapons, the balls. Getting with those hands. All right. Okay. They can explore and exploit with the same people in different ways. Mechanistic. Top-down hierarchy decides and prioritizes tasks for people with specialities, focuses on efficiency, exploitation of existing ideas. New ideas flow down between roles and rules, status based on power and resources. A lot of companies operate in the mechanistic perspective. Like, a lot. It's the typical CEO. It's the typical board of CEOs sort of structure, where it's like the money and the power and the status goes to the people at the top, and then any of their ideas, they have the ideas and it flows down, rather than new ideas coming from the people below them goes up. The board directly approves because they come up with the ideas. And that's why a lot of ideas from like fucking boards of CEOs that are like over 80 years old are fucking terrible, because they come from senile old men who have no idea about the current culture of anything. Okay. Organic, collaborative process for decision priorities for teams by teams. Focus on effectiveness, exploration of new ideas, and new ideas flow between ambition and ability. Status based on reputation and talent. So organic, you could probably swap organic with merit-based, like a meritocracy, merit-based organization, because this directly feeds into status based on reputation and talent, which is merit. So I apologize for not doing the mustache voice while I had the mustache on, but I cannot because I am sick. I do not have the energy for that. But yeah. So that's good to know. Ambidextrous, his approach on decisions and priorities depend on context, focused on exploration and exploitation. New ideas coexist and co-evolve with existing ideas, status based on contribution towards new and future goals. I really like the idea of ambidextrous and organic the most. Each organization design offer advantages and disadvantages in innovation. Mechanistic hierarchies can get in the way of innovation by discouraging the cross-pollination of ideas and insights. Yet the same hierarchy can also be paired with continual improvement processes to drive relentlessly towards cumulative breakthroughs, thereby making ethereal ideas solid and successful. The organic organization can be powerfully focused on exploring and new ideas, but suffers from novelty and overload. Many different new ideas fight for attention, time, and resources. New ideas can stall and stagnate because every decision is complex and painful. The reputations of innovation gods, that's crazy, innovation gods, can block contributions from lesser mortals. That is, why are we injecting some god complex into this conversation here? Like, what? Focus on getting the mortals. Too much exploration can be bad for organizational health. Ambidextrous organizations attempt a powerful mix of exploration and exploitation. A dual system allows a blend of priorities and benefits. Some people focus on getting the most out of ideas by using them in proven ways and making continual improvements. Other people work in teams to focus on creating new ideas and experimenting until those ideas can contribute on a day-to-day basis. So it's functionality and efficiency is what we're essentially talking about. People can be organized on a network basis. Organizations vary in how effectively they recognize the importance of networks for success of innovation. Ideas flow between people. New ideas emerge from individual brains that are connected to other ideas in individuals. Networks come in different shapes, styles, sizes. They are open, closed, weak, and strong networks. There are also formal, informal, fluid, and rigid networks. Every idea and person interacts with multiple networks. As displayed here, closed, many weak connections, weak, open, strong, etc. Effective innovations comes from the creative use of many different types of networks. Strong connections help with smooth working relations, emotional commitment, and deep shared knowledge from creative partnership. Weak connections increase the chance you'll share information and perspectives that are old to you but new to someone else. Challenge. Culture matters as much or more than structure. You can choose any formal team, organizational, or network design, but still be dependent on the informal ways that people interact. If the climate of your artfully autonomous team is still deeply dependent, there will be very little thinking outside of its typical functional constraints. You can take a team member out of the specialism, but struggle to take the specialist mindset out of the team member. It's important to remember the purpose behind any particular way of organizing people. If you want more innovation in general, then the success of the group design should be judged on general innovation. If you have specific problems then the group needs to be measured on specific creative solutions. The stage of the innovation journey also changes the blend of people and process that are likely to be useful. Exploration of new ideas is quite different to exploitation of those new ideas. Smart innovators deliberately encourage networks to emerge around new ideas and around the existing formal organization. They develop the capability of individuals to choose when to explore or exploit depending on what seems most valuable in any particular situation or context. Success. You're getting better at organizing people for innovation when the style and substance of organization is a good match to the kind of innovation that you want. Instead of relying on top-down hierarchies and the talent of few individuals to get things done, you are working towards a powerful combination of flexible teams, open networks, and ambidextrous individuals. Hi, Aki. Welcome in. How you doing? What's going on? Let me give you a shout-out real quick.
Who's that Pokemon? Oh my god.
Oh, stop. What's happening?
It's so fucked.
It's so bit
Why
crushed.
is it fucked?
It's Rock Theory-per.
Rock Theory-per. How you doing, Aki? Welcome in. Oh, my nose, bro. My schnoz. My schnauzer. Okay. We need to finish this. Okay, we have about 2 pages left. Got it. Our working towards being a smart innovator is often about managing paradox and tension. Your approach to organizing people for innovation embraces the tension between exploring, finding, generating, and discovering, and exploiting, developing, producing, and using new ideas. People at all levels are encouraged to take a full part in adapting to situations now and in the future. Adaptation is a mass participation activity. That is true. Innovators measure success. You understand the range of options for organizing people for innovation. Differences between shallow form and deep function for innovation are recognized. Along the innovation journey, you can flip between exploration and exploitation. People inside and outside the organization contribute to ambidextrous adaptation. Pitfalls. Structure can be a major distraction from innovation. Many leaders get trapped in perpetual reorganizations that fail to help increase creativity or the effective use of new ideas. It's tempting to believe that there is one perfect organizational design that works for all circumstances. People can slavishly follow the shallow templates of other organizations rather than finding deep ways of working together that are original and effective. It's very easy to waste the natural differences between your people and other organizations. The danger is in putting structure before culture. The organization's speed up or innovators checklist. Consider the flow of new ideas. How does the way people are organized or help or hinder new ideas created? Does the organization speed up or slow down the sharing of new ideas? Are there new idea bottlenecks? Which part of the organization are blamed for blocking new ideas? Does the organization encourage exploration or exploitation? Use the notion of convergence and divergence to better understand how the best way of organizing for innovation will ebb and flow. See page 172. Nope. Consider the shape of the innovation journey. Nope. Related to different kinds of teams and networks. Think about how ideas build cumulatively through people into innovation. Think about the situation inside and outside your group. If certain uncertainty and competition is high, then you'll need more exploration than exploitation. Too much exploration is damaging, but organizations are more likely to not do enough than too much. Talk with your people about the cost, benefits, and purpose of the various teams, structures, and networks. The storybook doesn't have pictures. I'm doing homework. It's not meant to have pictures. I'm just doing homework. I have to read this for my slides. Once I'm done reading this, I can actually put it down on paper. I just need to do that. I just need to absorb the content first, and then we can do the work. All right. Related ideas. Some exploration will lead to new opportunities, but all exploration can lead to new capacity. This includes the absorptive capacity. To benefit from new ideas, people need to be able to understand the new idea and have the ability, time, and resources to use it effectively. For a successful adaptation, you need internal change that matches external change in terms of speed and shape. This only happens if your organization has the dynamic capability to assess and use new ideas. This means that you need to learn from direct experience and advances of competitors and innovators as they happen, rather than at the start or end of specific projects or planning cycles. One more thing. Horrible Histories was the first children's television show to win the Best Sketch at the British Comedy Awards. It was also one of the very few children's programs to gain crossover audience. Based on a series of popular books of the same name that sold 20 million copies, the idea was originally pitched along very generic lines, but the BBC, that's crazy, wanted it to be something much bolder. A chance meeting with a very successful comedy director led to the idea of a sketch show format. Award-winning comedy actors and writers were recruited. They adapted the idea sitting around a table with the author and a historical advisor. They read the books in a circle until someone thought of a way to portray a historical event as a comedy sketch, which would then be written. They could actually go further than most competing ideas because they figured out how to combine the best of the original idea with traditions of a very different set of ideas. This blending was innovation genius. And then finally, creating a powerful innovation culture. Innovation is all about extending extending what is possible. Before your new insight, the future you desired was impossible or unlikely. After your new idea, something that was hard becomes easy. Leading innovation is about inspiring people to see and want better futures. Getting people to do what they love is the most effective way of inspiring creativity and commitment to that better future. This can be applied to fucking VTubing, like all of this. Especially when you're making up ideas or you're drafting like concepts and just all these things. Okay. I don't even know what the fuck. Say it. I'm not even gonna. Kwai Chow Matui Maotai. Maotai started as a producer of traditional liquor Maotai from southwest China. The drink it produces has a distinct soy sauce fragrance, and the company has a distinctive culture of innovation. The culture of innovation developed from a 2,000-year creative brewing tradition into what is now termed the three concept of Maotai. Green Maotai is about ensuring that every supplier and part of the production process is both organic and protective of the environment. High-tech Maotai reflects the continued drive to use science to better understand the unique attributes of the company's alcohol and to improve it. And then cultural Maotai involves aspiring people to believe in the long-term value of the company's purpose. I mean, an alcohol company, does it really have any long-term value? Come on. As one who doesn't enjoy alcohol, That's just my take on it. But I don't knock you for enjoying alcohol if you do. I just don't think it has a purpose. These traditions of creativity had led Mount Tide to invest in many different aspects of R&D, research and development. This includes working with universities to establish the chromatographic fingerprint of its alcohol and produce patentable technologies. This has improved quality control, the marketing of the product, and identification of fake. It's not going to let me read the rest of that. Okay, so that is organizing people for innovation. And I am going to then write slides on it. So give me a second. I need the name of the book too. It's basically antidepressants, but we don't talk about that. For some people, yeah. But like, if you want antidepressants, get antidepressants. Just don't slave away on alcohol. Okay, so our book is the innovation book. Okay, 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. I will clean that up later. That's my title page. I'll also very true. I was studying psychology in school, but then switched to child development. I'm currently studying social work, so I've actually took a lot of, so I know stuff, but me lazy, rather be sleepy. Yeah, I know. Listen. I know my fair share as well. I've been studying social work, but I've taken a lot of psychology classes because I want to be a therapist. And you can become one through social work if you just get a counseling license, which is what I'm trying to do. So like a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm very knowledgeable on behavior, brains, human function when it comes to how they react to stimuli, traumas, just any of that stuff. Like, I know how the brain works. I know how people will respond to things. It's not necessarily predictive, but it's based off of repetition and inference of what you know. Like, it's like I remember many social work that took, yeah. Think of it this way. A lot of the stuff that you learn in social work it's predictive / based off of patterns. It's a very pattern-based thing when it comes to the brain. The brain, a lot of people, as much as people want to say that they're unique, there are also a lot of patterns in the brain that happen universally with people. And if you know how the brain works and you know how the chemistry works and the psychology works there, then you can infer pretty accurately about how the brain will react to certain things. I mean, it's a very simple example is if I kick you in the shin, you're gonna respond with ow, that hurt. Most of the time, you're gonna respond with that. There is the oddity of someone just completely affirming it and it's fine. Yeah, and there's the aggression-based response, but that's a near certainty because of the commonality and repetition of it. Our bodies are wired to respond that way. So like I said, a lot of people don't know that about me, but a few people that I've talked to within this community that I'm really close with will tell you, or at least can back me up on this. I'm very good at having a good gut feeling on things and predicting and just being like, I don't really feel right about this. Something's wrong here. That kind of perspective of like, I can tell when something doesn't feel right. And I had a conversation with my friend the other day and it was a whole hubbub of like, it's not even that I just get the bad vibes, but I just get the vibes for everything. I can tell when somebody is really, really genuine because as someone who tries to be extremely genuine myself, I know the patterns and I know the behaviors of someone who actually puts in the effort. Versus I can also tell when somebody doesn't put in the effort. I can tell when someone isn't a good egg. I can tell when someone, is going to respond in a certain way. It's typical behavior. I hate to be that jerk at sometimes, but you're not unique. If you're going through something hard and you turn off all your social media and you hide away for a couple weeks, millions of people do that. You're not the only one doing that. But that's not a bad thing, nor am I saying it is. It's just people will come to me and be like, I made it pretty clear that I was hurt. And then I'm trying to show everybody signals that I want them to reach out to me and like be there to support me. And I'll be telling those people, it's like, two things. People are stupid. Genuinely, people are pretty dense and unable to understand unless it's explicitly told to them, right? If you don't say it in big letters that, hey, I am not feeling good and what you did hurt me, they're never gonna fucking know. Most of the time, they're never gonna know that they hurt you unless you tell them. That's why communication is super important. Yeah, some people, like, if you think that you put out all of the signs of like, hey, I'm hurting and I need help and I need like support, but you do all of that without communicating, like clearly that you need help and support, 9 times out of 10, people won't help and support you because they're going to assume that you shut off all of your avenues because you don't want to interact with people. Because that's the message that you're giving them. Like, they know that you're in distress, but if you cut off avenues of communication, then people aren't going to communicate with you. And then you're going to be confused about, like, why aren't people communicating with me? Well, you make it very hard to communicate with you. It's the same thing with people who have really strict boundaries, who are like, it's my way or the highway. And then people start disappearing in your friend group and you're in your life. And you start wondering why. And it's like, well, the reason that people are disappearing is because you're really hard to be friends with. You're really hard to work around because you have everybody walking on eggshells in your life. Because they have to conform to your boundaries all the time so that you're comfortable and then you control the situation. This is something I think everybody needs to hear. But if you have a friend out there, right, who treats you really well behind closed doors and who speaks really highly of you, Zach, I'm just dropping some fucking psychology / social work biz and knowledge on people. But if you have a friend out there who praises you so much behind closed doors and is really, seemingly there for you and is making promises of support, but then anytime that you hang out with that person, anytime you hang out with them and they are regulating how your behavior should be around them, that person is a control freak. And a lot of people need that veil lifted from their eyes when you're friends with those kind of people, because your rose-tinted glasses of this person's perception can get in front of the narcissism and the control freak aspects that they are exuding. Because a friend, if you're friends with somebody, you shouldn't have to walk around eggshells to be comfortable and for them to be comfortable. And I see it a million times. I see it a million times with so many friend groups. I was watching a streamer the other day. I'm not going to name names, but I was watching a streamer the other day, and she had a guest on, and this guy was being absolutely trashed every second by this woman, constantly insulting him. I don't know the dynamic of their friendship, but if I was that guy, I would feel terrible. I'd feel like, dude, why are you insulting me at every single opportunity, even if it's jokingly? It just feels like you actually don't like me and you're using me. I'm being used, right? And then anytime that he tried to do his own things, she set hard boundaries. She set hard boundaries for him that he had to walk around and he had to avoid eggshells and landmines. That doesn't sound like friendship to me. That sounds like fucking indentured servitude, like fucking slavery in prison. So if you have a friend out there that talks big game about you and supposedly supports you and talks about you in a positive way and says, oh, it's super uncomfortable to watch, and talks big game about you and says they'll support you behind closed doors, but they don't actually show up ever, and then whenever you're hanging out with them, they make it about them and they control the experience that you have versus your own experience, stop being friends with that person. Because that is extremely toxic and extremely dangerous. Especially because, and I'll tell you from experience, I was in a friendship like this a while ago. And I felt trapped. Because I burned other friends for this friend. Because I thought this friend actually cared about me, right? I thought this friend was there for me and they didn't show up, and they continued to convince me that they were there for me, right? They continued to trick my mind into thinking that they were my friend because they were so earnest and kind to me behind closed doors, but they weren't in front of everyone. Stop being friends with people. Yeah. So like, I can tell you from experience that you need, if you have a friend like that, someone who makes you conform to their whole spiel all the time and controls the environment and is a control freak, they don't care about you. They do not. They only care about how you act around them because they want to feel comfortable. It was a while ago, Zach, so it's okay. But I'll tell you like this. If you continue to be around these people, around the person that acts like this, right? They will, continue to reinforce that they're there for you. And then what you'll end up feeling, because I'll tell you from my experience, I burned a group of friends that I could have been friends with, good friends with, for this person. Because I thought this person was there for me over them. And I ended up being friends with this person for an extended period of time. And it just got worse and worse being friends with them. Every time I would hang out with them, it was really, really hard to be happy, to smile around them, because they would make everything about them. They would bring down the mood and they would control the environment. And then they would also bring so much drama to them that it would be like they would complain about that. They would complain about the drama that would come to them. And it's like, but it's all drama that you've created and continued to fuel because you've made such hard boundaries and people aren't respecting them because they're nearly impossible to respect. And then you start complaining that people are sending you threats and being like this, stuff like that. It was like, you created that. In this instance, you created that. That's not always the case, but you created that. right? So it was really hard to root for this person. And then I ended up feeling like this was something that I really hated feeling, but I hated feeling trapped. I felt trapped with this person because if I left this person, if I stopped being friends with this person, I would have been a target then of their negativity, like I said, because they had no qualms of, you know, like shouting people who are shitty out, like shouting people who are shitty to them out, and like making Twitter posts and doing stuff like that. Like they would absolutely make it public because they wanted the drama. So there was a period of time where I was like, I regret being friends with them and being friends with them this long, but I can't get out because if I try to get out, it will only crash and burn for both of us. I eventually got out of it, and I'm so grateful that I got out of it. But there was a very real threat of them making a whole situation out of it, as they tend to do. IRL friend would make me pretend to date them till I decided I no longer wanted that type of friendship because she would send people my way to, yeah. Snow, welcome in. Good seeing you. How you doing? Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out real quick. How you doing? We are literally, this is like the most boring stream for you to come in. We are literally just doing homework. What's good? I'm glad to hear you're doing good. My answer is to bite them. Oh my God, it's the shadow model.
No.
That is a crazy. That is a crazy game.
Walk into the stream, Laura.
Now my whole community thinks that you look like Snow. How do you feel about that? That's crazy. Shout out here with the shout out here with the Yiddies, bro. Sad and deeply regretful. That's the price that you pay coming into here. I will stretch and hydrate. Thank you. Get some water in me too. Shadow is slaying for, yeah, absolutely. I gave up my sanity and my everything to become Shadow with massive fucking tits. Hell yeah. Listen, as an enjoyer of tits, I am on board. Maybe not with the Shadow part, but with the tits part, yeah. Thank you. I am eating my cookies now. I remember. Okay. All right, here's the title for my slide. I'm going to call it Why Innovation Matters. Locked in where you Kirby. Boobas everywhere. I want boobas everywhere. What's the homework? Okay, so I have a slide presentation that's due in 2 days, and I haven't started it, so I'm doing it now. And it is about innovation and sort of guiding people to be innovative. That's the sort of presentation. So it's about 8 to 10 slides. Innovation matters because I said so. End of presentation. I could pull up and do that if I wanted to. Be like, yo, teach. Innovation is because I said so. It matters. Give it the program. Am I feeling better? No, I'm still sick. You can hear it in my voice. I'm still sick. But this work needs to get done. So we're doing it. So it needs to be 8 to 10 minutes long, 8 to 10 slides. Know what happened? I don't know if it's the flu. It doesn't feel like the flu. But I've been sick for the past like 4 days. It's been pretty bad. Haven't been able to stream during the weekend. I've been working on a Sucky Baby server for my indie VTuber group as well. So I've been overworking myself, but we've been grinding. What the heck? It eats. I don't have access to soup. I can make you a homemade soup and give you tons of medicine. Please be safe. I would love that, Snow. I would appreciate that. You'd have to find some way to transport it to me because I currently live in hell. So good luck with that. Yeah. To clarify, I am not the owner or the manager. I am one of the talent of the VTuber group, but I've been charged with making the server. My birthplace. It's mine too. So I am the 5th member of Sucky Baby, and I am currently developing the Discord. It's nearly done. So I cannot wait to show all of you guys that, and you guys can have access to it. But yeah, so I've been working on that as well. I got a lot of things I got to work on today. So I don't know. We're probably going to be, because your server is really nice. My server, my Discord server, or the Sucky Baby server, because my server is great. My Discord server is fantastic. It's got all the fun bits. It's got your art sections, your NSFW art sections. It's got your funny fucking memes and media channel, the quotes section, all the links for my stuff, the lore section, the pet section. Oh, yeah, no. So this is an indie. I'll find a way to help bring you tea and medicine. Thank you, kitten. It's yours. It does have many fun things. When I hear, yeah, so it's not like we're not corporate. This is an indie VTuber group. I can visit hell, but you can make it cold because I can't be around the heat. The manor has air conditioning. Don't worry, the manor has air conditioning. But yeah, so no, we are, I think it would be super funny if you moved to Hell, Michigan. Yes, it's real. Yeah. But yeah, so no, we're an indie VTuber group, so we're not official, like we're not a corporation. It is run by Honeybee, or Honeybee, as you want to pronounce it. And she is super cool, super awesome. I love her. And this is, we're just getting off the ground. So it's nothing big yet, but it will be because it is starting to kick off right now. And we're all very excited. You will, if you follow any of my other socials like Twitter and stuff like that, you will get updates on that if you're interested. Damn, I thought Florida was hell. Ron DeSantis fucked up the state even more. I love $9 eggs. I love fucking them bumping up the price of literally everything in my local neighborhood. I love having to take out a credit card and then fucking deny it the first day of using it because I've overcharged already on gas. $9. Love inflation. $7K for a single bedroom apartment at Florida. Florida. Yeah. Now, as I also love inflation. I'm an inflation enjoyer. Totally. Need you to update on Blue Sky. Cough, cough. I heard they use Twitter now. I barely use Blue Sky and here's why. And I'll tell you why, because I have a connection with Blue Sky. Blue Sky doesn't have the one thing that it needs that Twitter has. Twitter has notifications when your friends post. So I know when people are making posts. Because personally, I don't want to be scrolling through Blue Sky all day waiting till my friends post. I would like to be notified when my friends post. Like, how are you supposed to get engagement if someone you're following, you don't know when they make a post, and then like you see it later during the day and it doesn't matter? Damn, Twitch taking so much cut from VTubers. Don't believe me? Look up Dev Audio Inflation. I have a Rule 34 page, so be careful. I only moved to Blue Sky because everybody did a mass exodus over there, and I said it's only going to be temporary because fucking everybody is always fucking pussies with that shit. Which is crazy for me. I don't know, man. Yeah, you got to be careful with searching deaf inflation because I have a fucking Rule 34, and that's a place that might. I don't have any inflation pieces, but still, just be careful. Be careful with what you wish for, because there might be somebody in my community that will make that, and that's a problem. Oh. Emmy, I'm a lewd tuber. What do you expect? It's in the Discord. You just didn't have it. Yes, Def Rule 34. There are 34 rules about me. I mean, I hate Twitter, hence the Dead's naming, but yeah. I love dark humor. I don't think I got a place on a platform. Don't get me wrong. I believe in morals, but I like to joke about unserious. I get that. I do a lot of dark humor joking as well. I get that. Can't confirm. I will die. Emmy, you don't have to look. I'm gonna preface this right now, guys. I am both a lewd tuber and a normal VTuber. I don't always do the lewd tuber stuff. If you don't fucking want to see the lewd tubing, NSFW art, or lewd tubing content, any of that kind of stuff, you do not have to view it. Like how my sub emote is Freaky Sonic. Yes. Look at that freaky boy. Yeah, so like if you don't want to see that stuff, you don't have to. You can opt out of it. If you're on the Twitter, maybe you won't opt out of it because I post my NSFW art on the Twitter, but that's a whole other thing. But anyway, he's a real person's passion project. For real. But yeah. Anyway, back to the work. So why organization matters, and then I just got to create 4 bullet points. 4 bullet points. No, not here. No. But yeah, welcome in, Snow. What time is it for you, bro? Come on. Why are you here? You should be sleeping, or you should be resting, or doing something important, and then other than being in my stream, because my stream is boring. You're selling your phone to VTubers 3, Pornhub.com, all innovation. Absolutely. It's 227. Damn. Okay. I'm okay. I'm vibing. Well, that's fair. I'm glad you're vibing. That's kind of what I provide here. Why innovation matters. Your phone, VTubers, and because we can create porn. I mean, someone had to innovate to create porn. Right? So whoever did, we both love and hate that person, because porn addiction is a serious thing. It's a bad thing, but also porn. If there wasn't porn, there wouldn't be ASMR. And if there isn't ASMR, then we wouldn't have ASMR artists. And for all of you out there who enjoy ASMR, then I'm sorry, but it's gone now because there's no more porn. Without porn, exactly. Without porn, no hentai. Without porn, no Japanese people. Porn is the only reason they survived the World War II. Without porn, you wouldn't have the sexy deaf art that I have. That's fair. I am both silly and horny on main. Is that a fact? Posture check, thank you. No 2D, exactly. Without porn, we wouldn't have 2D booba. And we love booba. Booba is my favorite thing here. One of my favorite things. But if there's one thing that I've learned from the VTubing space, it's a hellscape, but the tits are great. For my 2 years, two and a half years of doing VTubing, I have learned that the place is a hellscape, but it's also the place with the greatest tits. Anyway, I just reminded myself, looking in the corner, I don't know if you guys saw this yet, but this is the art piece that Raya just made me really recently. And it is Sad, Tired, Deaf, the Fisherman. So, you mean it's a hellscape. It's totally not full of scummy people, drama baiting, and so much more. Yeah, absolutely. Literally, Snow, we were literally talking about scummy people about 5 minutes ago. You should play web fishing. I got this for Dredge, but because it makes me think dating. Yes. I mean, I haven't played web fishing yet, but I might. I'd be down. I know there's some other people in here that would like to play web fishing. I'll tell you this. I avoided web fishing first because I heard accounts were getting hacked and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna avoid that. Yeah, this is lock in. I'll join you. It's a big lobby. I see. Mihu plays it. Yeah, Emmy, you can play as well. Play with us. I know you asked me to play earlier, and then I gave you the same excuse. Oh yeah, one of the hackers appeared when I was streaming. So scared. Yeah, I don't want to lose my fucking Steam account to web fishing, bro. I'm good. If I could live without that. Emmy, I'll play with you too. I promise. If you can find a safe way, they fixed it though, no worries. Okay, perfect. If they fixed it, I'd be willing to try it. But that's something. By the way, Wait, how does that hacking thing work? I don't know. They take your whole account or some shit. But I will preface, if we do web phishing, you got to reach out to me about it because this is your idea. So if you want if you want to make this happen, you got to message me. That's how I am prefacing that, because I have reached out to too many people too many times for nothing in return. They fixed it months ago. I had no posted IP address. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. I'll a little lore dump for me. My entire life, guys, I have been the person to reach out to people and to make appointments and invite people to parties and, you know, do all of that, right? I've done that my entire life. And I've only done it more now as being in the VTubing space. And I've just realized that people don't invite me to things ever. Barely, all the time, right? There are people who do, like my closer friends, but even so, it's very rare. Oh my God, we're being raided. Yeah, I appreciate that, Snow. I gotta go, but have a good day, and I hope you feel better, Jeff. I will. Thank you, Ditz. Mon with the raid. Welcome in, Mon. Hope you're doing well. How is Osu, buddy? How is Osu? That sucks, Dave. Sorry that you have to deal with that. I do it, my friends do it back, and I love it so much. Yeah, I can't say I know the same.
Jesus. LOL, you're getting high with the wizard. No, because that's crazy.
Welcome in, Raiders.
You gain the power of the forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Jumno scrolls.
Scrolls. Hi, Mon. I did Osu for a little bit before doing Fortnite. Oh, dude, I'm so fucking Fortnite starved right now. I need to get back onto it when I get back in the States. And no, see, I will get, listen, Emmy, I will get 7 days to die to play with you. Absolutely. I just don't have it right now. We should play for real. I mean, dude, when I get back, I told everybody when I get back, I've got a list of games that I got to play. Shoot you a DM so I can send you my Steam and we can see what games we share. Also love Fortnite. Yeah. If you want Emmy's already in the server. Snow, if you want, you can join the Discord server. That's the easiest way to contact me. It is somewhere in the list of links that have been going around. I'm going to bug you so much. That's fair. That's fine. I prefer when people bug me and actually invite me to things because I went fucking 2 years of college. In my first 2 years of college, I got invited to 2 parties, guys. 2 parties, whereas all of my other friends party every single fucking weekend, right? It's not like I'm okay with parties. I'm not super big on parties, but I would have liked to at least be considered, right? Nobody chooses me most of the time. So I've sort of, this year, my New Year's resolution for this year was like, I'm going to stop reaching out so much and I'm going to wait for people to reach out to me because I don't get enough of that. Not even just frat parties, just like social hangouts, going to places, going out to eat. I just wasn't invited to things. Damn right. Put yourself first. Exactly. I will still reach out to people because I'm really good at reaching out to people. It's just I would like Latino parties, please. I've been to a ton of Latino parties because as a Latino myself, have I walked? Yeah. We're just talking. We're yapping while I do work. Ads are coming though in a few seconds, so be ready, folks. But yeah, no. If you want to reach out and do stuff, Snow, please absolutely join the Discord, or you can find me on Discord. That's the best way to communicate with me. Discord movie night. I mean, I can absolutely try to be there. The thing is though, well, here's the thing. Movie night for you is like 6 a.m. for me, probably. Because remember, I'm in Spain right now. The time zone difference. So I want to do a ton of movie nights and video nights on my stream. Yeah, movie morning. Not even on my stream, but in my server, but I can't because of the time zone difference right now. So when I get back to the United States, all of that shit is kicking off. Right. I'm sorry. I will make these look prettier later. gonna lurk and enjoy the nice weather. Thank you for the stream. Of course, Snow. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate the lurk. And I will see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Also, Raiders, I am so sorry. I'm deaf, by the way. Nice to meet you all. Mon, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm an Incubus VTuber that streams a variety of games over here on Twitch. Right now we're doing some homework because I need to get it done. But yeah, if you need to raid and run, I totally get it. I appreciate you guys hanging out for however long that you do. And yeah, get some food, get some water, get comfy, do all the things you need to do, and I will still be here. So I appreciate you guys coming in. There you go. There's my spiel. By the way, a lot of people think that's scripted. Like they think that I have written that down. It's not. It's all innovation. Been a while since I've listened to this type of music, but it's still a vibe. Yeah, this is Rena's playlist. So my friend Rena, she sent me her playlist, and I really like it. So I'm using it for this stream because it is honestly super good. I'd usually be using my playlist because my playlist is great, but you're such a pro. A pro at what? A pro at speaking? No. A pro at coming up with shit on the spot? Yes. I am a great improviser. I got them late munchies. But I hope you have a wonderful stream. To the Big Papa. Yes. Big Papa Def. I appreciate it, Mon. Great seeing you, buddy. Hey, cutie, welcome in. God, everybody's here. I'll give you a shout out real quick. Hope you're doing well, cutie. Good seeing you. We are doing homework. Okay, so that's Fortnite Battle Pass. Jack Sparrow, if you will. Exactly. I don't have the personality of Jack Sparrow, but I've got the tact and sort of timing of Jack Sparrow. I'm very good at improvising with very little information and sounding correct. But also, when I have all the information, oh, it's amazing. That was some good shit. See, when I go to Cutie streams, right, and she's streaming and she's doing Fortnite, I feel so bad because I'm messaging in her chat and she's got to take the time to type back, and I'm like, dude, I'm actively throwing you off your game. I'm so sorry. I think I copied the wrong bullet points that I made. No, I did. I wrote the right ones. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. It's always nice to be here. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. I think it's very rare to find someone who has the personality of Jack Sparrow. Absolutely. He's a character, and you're never a bother at all. I love seeing you in my streams. Well, I try my best to make all of them. Yeah, no, your streams are great. It is always good to see you. So I appreciate you coming in. Okay, I need... Next slide. We need to call it the key challenges in organization for innovation. The key challenges for But yeah, we just be doing some homework. That is the vibe. Or sorry, key challenges, no, organizing. I like that better. Organizing for innovation. And then it's challenges organizing for innovation. That's better. Head pats. Ushio. Ushio. I'm so bad at this. Recently, I've become very picky for who I follow for some reason. Now, that's fair. That's fair. You gotta curate. But if there is a person that you're gonna follow, absolutely follow Ushio, because she is a member of Sucky Baby and she's one of my teammates, and she's so great and so cool and so fucking talented. And I love her, and I think she's amazing. She is so cool. So please give her a follow. Look at her work on her model. It's beautiful.
Disclaimer.
Wait.
Hi, Ushi. How you doing? Welcome in.
Disclaimer. I am not a professional at this at all. That's the disclaimer.
So
I've been doing this for 6 months, maybe. That's all.
yes, you should absolutely check out all the Sucky Baby members. They're awesome. Fun fact,
Point
Ushio is having her debut in 5 days, if I'm correct. So please go check her out when she launches with her debut. It's gonna be great. Your Speepy, how are you? I am tired. I am tired and sick. You probably know better than I do at this point in time. I don't know what day it is. You said it was the 15th, so it should be 5 days from now. It's the 10th, it's 15th. I'm gonna be there. I am gonna be there. Yeah, they're all so amazing. I love everybody from Sucky Baby. I'm working hard on this server, I promise. It's nearly done. The icons that you gave me, by the way, Ushio, amazing. And I cannot wait to use them for the server. I am currently working on some homework while I'm sick as a dog. You could probably tell in my voice. If not, then I'm doing a good job of hiding it. But before I show you what I'm working on, take a look at this. Look at me. I'm a sad, tired fisherman after a long day out on the sea. I got to fish. My friend Raya made this sketch of me really quickly. Yeah, it's dinner. But look how I don't know why, but I feel like my favorite motif of Def recently is the overworked, tired Def. Yeah, the dating profile pic. Listen, my dating profile is a lot raunchier than this. Def's dating profile pictures are a lot raunchier than a fucking fish photo. But yeah, I don't know why, but my favorite like current Def trend is like just the tired eyes, you know, being exhausted. I don't know why, but it makes him look so cute, but also like, oh, poor guy. In his raised up truck. Dude, I'm not saying Def would be a truck guy, because he's not. He's more of like an old vintage Jaguar enjoyer. I actually have a car that I think Def would ride in that I have a reference for. But like, I could see Def in a big truck too. Like fucking white knuckling the fucking steering wheel, going 80 down the fucking freeway with his goddamn truck. Yeah, it's a dating I can't, dude, how is this dating profile? I get it. It's kind of like dating profile, but I look so sad. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Because that's the meme. Okay. So basically, Ushio, what I'm working on is I am working on a presentation about innovation for my class. It is about 8 to 10 slides, 8 to 10 minutes long, and 4 or 5 bullet points on each slide. So that is what I am working on right now. As much as I don't want to, I gotta. And that's why I'm streaming, because you guys need to hold me accountable so I can actually get the work done, because it's done in 2 days. It's due in 2 days. See, I would much rather be working on the Sucky Baby server right now, but I need to get this done, because I'll tell you in full honesty, Ushi, all of this weekend, on top of being sick, I've been working on the Sucky Baby server, and I didn't do any of my homework this weekend when I said I was, because I was like, I gotta get the Sucky Baby server done. And I've fucking been bending my back for that server right now. Like, I've been working so hard on it. So I was like, yeah, if I'm gonna stream this week, it's gotta be purely doing homework though, so that I actually pass these classes. Bad. You can't yell at me. You can't yell at me. You have been up. Did you end up going to sleep actually? Because you've been up for fucking 20 plus hours. You can't be mad at me. Nurse Ushi cannot be mad at me. What are you studying? I am studying social work. That is my major. Also, I saw your other message, Baku. Let me read it. I don't use dating apps, but that's what I've heard. Like, there's always some guy holding a fish as their profile pic. That is true. I have not seen that because I don't swipe on men, unfortunately, for the men, but I imagine that is true. Yeah. Yeah, Ushi, you can't yell at me. And you know what? I'm getting close to 20-hour rig. Don't tell anybody. I won't. See, here's the thing, Ushi. B yells at me to go to sleep when I don't know if she knows, but B needs to know at some point that Lucy and I share the same time zone right now. So when I'm up super late and she's up super late. And I'm the only one getting yelled at. It's fucking sexist. Why are you yelling at me? I have a reason to be up. Lucy doesn't. But I don't think B knows. And I think that's how Lucy likes it. Is that B doesn't know that she's the same time zone as me right now. So I gotta act like a parent to Kitten and Sarah for their bedtimes. Listen, us ladies stick together. I know. I saw all of your shenanigans on fucking Women's Day, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I'm just as much a part of the ladies as I am a part of a part of. Your time will come. I am not rushing anything, nor am I jealous. I just noticed that a lot of gifts were being given around, and it was really nice to see that everybody was getting gifts from each other. It was super sweet. I am not at all saying gifts should be given to me, or saying that I was more deserving of those gifts than. It is literally International Women's Day. It is about you guys. You guys deserve all the gifts. And I'm saying this is not. I hope this isn't controversial, but every day should be like that for everyone. I mean, like, it's a given because, like, come on. Do I even need to go into detail why International Women's Day shouldn't just be fucking relegated to a day? Why do we relegate some things to months and some things to days when I feel like some things are better? Def has got to. I'm not going to get canceled. I'm saying the right things. I'm saying the things that I believe in. I think International Women's Day should be a month, 2 months even. International Women's Month. Not allowed. Because this is something that you may already all know about me. I love women. I think women are great. You all, if you've seen any of my raunchier NSFW art, you know I love women, guys. You know I love women. I am a women enjoyer, certified women enjoyer, and woman supporter. So I'm lobbying. What about International Men's Year? Men get too much. That's too long. We're not that great. We don't deserve a year of work. We barely do anything. Women. Can we just listen? Can we all agree that one day is not enough for International Women's Day? Well, I appreciate that. I like women, but also they scare me because I got no charisma. I heard women. I love women. I love women. I'm a women enjoyer, women supporter. Women are my favorite kind of guy. They have to be one of my coolest kind of dudes. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, the sickness is coming back. Oh, it's hitting me like a truck. Okay, can can we talk about something? They are adorable, especially I agree. 2D women, beautiful. Yeah, they're my favorite kind of guy. Every woman's a bro. Every bro is a woman. What? Every woman is a bro. All right, y'all are bros. For all the women in here. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. B is gonna be so mad at me if she sees this stream. Okay. Next slide. Also, yeah, here's what I'm gonna say. How come, like, what are you guys doing here right now? I'm just working on homework. Why are you here? Nothing entertaining or fun is happening. I'm just working on homework. BRB, I'm doing online stuff for work and I have to watch a video. Oh, all right. Well, it's good seeing you. It was great seeing you, Ushi. Thank you for hanging out, and I appreciate it. And good luck with that online stuff, and I will see you soon. I want to bug. What you mean? I got nothing better to do. So, oh, okay. So that's why you're here, because you've got nothing better to do. I'm your last option. I see. You said you couldn't yap fast. I could absolutely yap fast. I'm the fastest fucking yapper, dude. That's why I'm here. Well, I appreciate it, kitten. I also love hanging out with you guys. But, dude, I'm the fastest yap in the West. You have yet to see how fast I can speak. I'm waiting for My Hero Academia Vigilante to come out. Kitten is adorable. We love Kitten. I want to draw you. You should. You should. You guys should connect and you should draw them. Anyway, back to the work. But yeah, like, why the fuck are you guys here? Come on. You guys should go. You should, like, go do more entertaining things. Have actual enjoyment while I work on my homework. I don't know how this is at all entertaining. So this is the role of leadership and innovation. That's what I want to call this slide. The role of leadership in innovation. Wow. So leaders should act as facilitators. My art is shit, but I still have fun. No art is shit. Unless you're a bot. Unless you're a GFX artist, then your art is shit. But like a GFX artist bot, then your art is shit. But no art is shit. I get into your stream and this is what I'm here. This is what you see. Yeah. I'm doing homework, buddy. How you doing, Enzo? Welcome in, bud. Oh, hold on, wait. I got an email about my job. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Did I get the job? This is really important right now. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't get the job. That's fucking sucks. Thank you very much for applying. This year's applicant pool was very impressive, and we are grateful that there are so many students committed to welcome next year's incoming class. We're so deeply appreciative that there are students like you who remain eager to support their peers and show people an incredible community. Unfortunately, we have chosen to move forward with other candidates and will not be offering you a position at this time. We know that given your commitment to the position for the last 2 years, this may be particularly disappointing and would like to offer our support should you want to talk through any other details of the decision. We also want to emphasize that the decision is not a reflection of your contributions last year. You were a great OL for the last 2 years, and we enjoyed working with you. Yeah, they lost. Their loss. But also my loss, because I need the money. I need the money. I need the money. Since I highly doubt Roki is watching this, so I want to do art of him as it's almost been a year since I followed him. Then do art for him. Huge L for them. Can you do work study? No, I can't. I'll just get a job for the summer. Like an actual, like 9 to 5. No, not even 9 to 5, like a fast food job or some shit just to make some money. Because that was going to be my summer job. Only for a month though, but it would have net me a good amount of cash for the semester. But that also opens up more free time for me if I don't get a job. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I really thought I was going to get it. I've done that job for 2 years. That sucks. Summer camp. I used to do summer camp jobs. Do I really want to keep doing them? Not really, because I know the pay is terrible and the experience can vary. But Shiro, welcome in, buddy. Good seeing you. How you doing? I think, were you here earlier? Am I stupid? Welcome back in, Rena. How you doing? Try after school program. Dude, it's college. I'm not going to get paid for an after school program. My playlist is still going. Your playlist is great. I love it. Have you been? Absolutely. It's been great. I fucking love it. It's really relaxing and allowing me to work. I'm having a great time. But I just got some bad news that I didn't get the job that I applied for, even though I had that job for 2 years prior. So, no job this summer. Yep, lurking while drawing. Welcome in, Shiro. Good seeing you, buddy. Sorry, Dev. Can you repeat that, please? I was taking a pic of my food. Yeah, I got you. Your music is great, and I'm working on homework, and it helps me work. And also, I didn't get a job that I applied for. They absolutely should have gotten the job. I'm a firm believer I should have gotten the job. Absolutely should have gotten it. It's okay. I just won't be getting the money that I kind of need for the next semester. But I was going to spend that money on artwork anyway, but you get the idea. Is that fried rice? With what is it? What's in there? I know that doesn't help, but no, I love when you send me the pictures of your food. I love the food that you make. And the can of Pepsi. Let's go. Is that fried rice though? It looks like it. There's some egg in there? I fucking love fried rice with egg and like and beef. I think it counts as kimbap. I have not had that before. Yo, rice, huge. Rice is huge. Should I make a food channel in my Discord server, guys? So that people can share the food that they make? I feel like that'd be cool. Oh, Rena, what I said earlier about your playlist, and I don't know if you're going to take this as like a insult or like a compliment. Yes, always. Okay, well, I will add that to the server. But I said to chat, I was like, this playlist makes me emotional, but in like the sort of getting over a breakup emotional. Like, I feel like if I went through a really difficult breakup, I would turn these music, like this playlist on and then lie in my bed and just stare at the ceiling and cry. But it wouldn't be like a bad kind of cry. It'd be a healthy cry. Like, it would just, like getting all of the emotion out. So, that's what I feel like the playlist would be really helpful to do. Now I lurk. I'm gonna nap while you talk in the background. Sleep well, Emmy. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate the lurk. But like, that's not a negative thing about the playlist as well. It's like it's a good playlist for that, but also just many other things. I don't know. It just, playlist kind of reacts me and makes me think. It's provocative. And I like music that speaks to me on different levels. I think that's good. I did add a lot of these songs because the lyrics and gospel songs are so good. Most people I show to don't like it. Well, those people are wrong. Those people don't get it. You know, like you and I get it. Because this is absolutely, I would use this. I just realized this would be a road trip playlist too for me. Like if I'm in the back seat of my car and my friends are all on a road trip. Yeah, everyone has their taste. Yeah, I think my Discord is tweaking. I tried to join your server. I think I think it broke. Maybe, because yeah, I didn't see you join in, but it should be there. You can use the link on my profile, or you can use it if it shows up in chat. I wouldn't. Well, listen, I have very strong opinions about music because my playlist is elite, but I just don't think those people understand it like you do then, the music that you have, because I really like your music. I like the music that you've shown me so far, and I really love it. But yeah, I think it's kind of enjoying because Discord is scaring me. Discord's being weird. But I do love the music that you sent me, Rena, and I genuinely think that it speaks to me on a level that I didn't realize that it did until now. All right, my next slide I want to call collaboration and communication. I love it. I love it. I genuinely love it, Rena. It's great, and it's so much better when it's coming from you as well. So it adds another level of sentimentality to it for me, especially when it's shared by like a person that I'm close with. I'll make it look nice later. I know. I am now just questioning your avatar as a tie, yet no shirt. Okay, so before I get into that, it is important to recognize that one, I am an incubus, and two, a tie is an article of clothing. And technically, under the law of, or not in the law, but the definition of nudity, you are not nude, or you are nude if you do not have any article of clothing on you. If you're completely devoid of articles of clothing. However, a tie is an article of clothing. So I'm not nude. I'm not naked. Understand? Sure, we can interpret it that way. I'm not naked to begin with, even without the tie. But the tie, I highly doubt the judge would search it up, Google it. I've literally debunked this on stream multiple times. Is a tie an article of clothing or an accessory? Because if it was an accessory, then I would be nude. So a tie is worn, right? A tie is worn, whereas an accessory is carried or attached. A tie is worn, and therefore it makes it an article of clothing. Apparel, clothes, dress, wearing apparel, garments, raiments, regalia, arrays, ties, and other thin piece of cloth that is not around the neck. Accessory, it is what's it called? Your tie is let's see here. They're not fashion accessories. They are articles of clothing. Same thing as a belt. You get varying answers. It's way too early to get into law of what nudity is or not. Well, it's not me because I'm not nude. A tie is an article of clothing. We've discussed this many times on my channel, and it is an article of clothing. We have come to that verdict many times. All right. Bro, I wish I could sing. I wish I could sing because then I would want to be able to play and sing these songs, but I fucking can't sing for the life of me. Because I can play guitar. I can't speak. I've been playing guitar for like 19 plus years, but I cannot sing, and I really wish I could, because they would couple great with my guitar. Yeah, I know it takes practice, but I do not want to practice singing because my voice cannot go to the places that it needs to go to sing, and I personally don't want to push it there. It's something that I am not ready to do nor really want to. It's like more of a fantasy pipe dream idea of like, oh, I would love to sing, but I can't. Yeah, it's great. How's the notes? I mean, we've moved on from the notes to doing my slide presentation now that I need to do for my class. So pretty good. We're nearly done now. We have 2 more slides to do, and then I'll make them pretty and look nice later. But yeah. We do be doing. Okay, I need the innovation thrives. I need to be bullet points. But welcome in, Steve. Hope you're doing well. Good seeing you, man. I know you were here earlier, but good having you. There we go. I actually feel really good that that's done. When I was super into artists called Boy with Uke. Yeah, everybody. Oh, Boy with Uke is huge. Yes, absolutely. Oh, my nose. I really found him doing late high school, and nobody knew him. Seemed to, like, yeah, back then probably. Yeah, he's super big now though. Okay, just doing some background stuff while I prepare what I want for the rest of the slide. Authorized. I know the song Toxic blew the hell up. Yeah. The big one. Sorry if I'm a little distracted, folks. I'm just looking at my other assignments. Damn, how have we been only going for 2 hours and 40 minutes? Damn, bro. Damn, I've been working fucking... Discord is finally fixed. That's great. I'm glad it's fixed. Guys, what do I do? How did I keep you all here? Okay, I'll make a new thing. Okay, so... Only joined a few minutes ago. No worries. Yeah, if you're joining the server, feel free to grab some of the reaction roles. They are going to be updated in the future. So there's only 2 right now, but if you want to grab those, you can. And, you know, feel free to introduce yourself and look around and shit like that. And obviously react to the rules and everything, please. Okay, I am... What's on the agenda now? Okay, I need to make another PowerPoint. I'm glad you think so. I've tried very hard to make it such. Oh, this is a nice song. Mom Jeans is just fucking great. Well, I appreciate it, kitten. Thank you very much. Okay, so hold on, folks. So many channels. It's not that many. Sarah's got more channels than mine. Insert words here. Lily! What's up, Lily? Welcome in. How you doing? Look at this cutie patootie. She's here. We love Lily. I'll give you a shout out real quick. I'm good. So hope you are too. I'm doing all right. Just working on homework. No, yeah. Sarah's definitely has more servers, or definitely not servers. Definitely more channels than mine. Her server is also way more organized than mine. Nice. I need to welcome in, Lily. I hope you're doing good. It's always great seeing you. You know I love when you're here. Okay, I need page 154, 154 to 157. $51 for Sarah by my count. Okay. I definitely have less than 51. That's a great line. Okay, around 31 for you. Exactly. See? Exactly. Told you. Told you I've got less servers or less channels than her. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Enzo. Welcome in, Baku. Please check out the channels and check out the reaction rolls and all that kind of stuff. And I hope you enjoy it. There's tons of cool stuff in there for you guys to check out. Yeah, she's got a ton of socials. She's embedded. She's got a lot of stuff. Yeah, Dirk. That's my buddy Greg. Greg is great. We love Greg. Greg is hilarious. He's very much a Gundam enjoyer. Octavia, thank you for the posture check. I will. Welcome in. Hope you are well. I don't believe we've met before. Or have we? I think we have. Yeah, you've been following since October. How you doing? Jeff the shark. We love Jeff. The demon. Yes, we have met. I'm good. I'm chilling. I be vibing. Just doing some homework, really. We're actually nearly done with what I need to get done today. So I am very happy with what we got. But welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the posture check, of course, and I appreciate that. You guys take such good care of me. Okay, so this slide is on the minimum winning game. What is the minimum minigame? Minimum winning game. We have to define. I'm addicted to Marvel Rivals. It is good news. Yes, it is good news. I love Marvel Rivals. I can't wait till I'm back in the United States and I'll actually be on my time zone again and access to my other stuff, so I'll be able to fucking play it. Because I haven't played it since I went to Spain in January. Squirrel Girl, love that. Why is that your main? Well, anybody can main anything that they want, Baku. I main Moon Knight, for God's sake. I'm not judging anyone's main for DPS. I main Namor. That's so fair. Magneto or the thing. Yeah, I don't. My tank is Venom for obvious reasons. I'm so Venom coded. Dude, why is this so fucking big? What the fuck? Pause. Jesus Christ. Well, 3 reasons. I have the attention span of a squirrel. That's fair. I'm tiny like a squirrel. That's also fair. And I let you figure out the last one because you made Squirrel Girl. Or if if you want my answer, you put a lot of nuts in your mouth. Sorry. The incubus had to. I apologize, but the incubus in me had to do that. No, my guess was because they're thick. It's the nuts in the mouth part. It better be. It better be. I better be on point with that. I've got the intuition for it. The incubus knows. It's my job to know these things. I mean, both answers are good if they're thick, because Squirrel Girl is thick. That'd be great. We love thick women. We love it. But the nuts in the mouth thing, if it was the nuts in the mouth thing, that'd be fucking great. Could be. The cryptic response. We love it. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Compliment chat. You guys are taking real good care of me today. I've been told I have the booty of a wombat, so I can't be. That's pretty great. We love to hear it. That is great. Wombats are powerful, though. They kill things with their ass. So you should take that as a compliment. You got a strong ass. Welcome in, Zach. We're talking about ass. Compliment chat. You guys are taking real good care of me today. You're keeping me accountable, and I really appreciate it. And also, you guys are showing up. That's fucking crazy. The pelvis breaker. One day I hope to encounter a woman that has a pelvis breaker. Anyway, yeah, you guys are doing great. I appreciate you guys like just being here, even though it's like the most boring stream I've ever done. It's all about the thick, all that thick big booty. I agree. Thick big booties. I'm a big booty enjoyer. You will hear no complaints from me. I'm an active booty enjoyer. The House of Death is very sex positive here, and big booties are part of that. So we're all very big fans of the big booty here. I should just make an exclusive Mom Jean playlist. Is that new fan art? Yes, it is, Zach. I'll show you. It's sad, tired fisherman deaf. Don't drag me with you freaky frogs. Baku, I'm a fucking incubus. This is literally, you volunteered to be here. You chose to click on the stream today. I'm a fucking incubus. I'm literally the sex demon. That is literally my purpose. He's going fishing. Yeah, look at me. It is sad, tired, deaf. Who's fishing. Bro, he did fucking wrestle with it in the water. It's not that bad. No. So, Zach, lately, I've really had this funny motif. I did, and I am slowly regretting it. That's fair. Zach, one of my favorite like deaf trends that's happening right now is, what if deaf look sad and like worn out from basic things like fishing? I don't know. He looks so cute when he's sad. I look adorable when I'm like tired, as evident by this. So I just thought it would be funny. It's Def, the overworked fisherman. I'm like, I gotta provide food for everybody. And I'm a succubus? Well, that's great. We love succubus here. I have many succubus friends, and they're all great. I know, sadly, the people I've been with are just freaky as hell. Well, you know what? It's good to be freaky. It's expression of one's true inner feelings. I honestly prefer your resting bitch face. What, you mean this? Because I could do this. My judgment. Yeah, RoboCop. My judgment face. Oh, and there's the mustache if you want it. Not the judging face. Nah, when chat is too zesty, when they're too zesty, the judging face comes on. And I just stare at you guys. Yeah, you also do that. This is what I call the Pinkerton. Benefits of the approach. Disapproving father. It's the Omni-Man look. Must be some true freaky shit to get an incubus to judge you. Absolutely. Absolutely. I normally don't judge, but there are some freaky things out there that I will absolutely judge for. I can create a list for you guys one day so you can avoid those things, but I have some things that I am not okay with, and then I have some things that I am okay with. We will not be getting into those, though. You haven't seen half the shit I've done. Exactly, Zach. Exactly. One day I'll do like a kink rating, not rating, but like a kink chart stream. Or do I ever? Nor do I ever. I am the server's gremlin. That is true. Yeah, I might do that. I might do like my favorite kinks. I'd have to like censor it heavily. Like I'd have to just write them out rather than like the show images, and it would simply just be like the description of the kinks, or at least I'd have to dumb it down. I'd have to make it a lot more digestible for people instead of coming out the gate just like, I like hot, raw, raunchy sex. Like, no, I can't do that. I have to like make it tasteful. You know what I mean? Like it's gotta be a tasteful, you know, it's gotta be, can't just be right out of the gate with all the kinks and like just intimate detail. I have to be better about it, you know? Yeah, it's got to be done professionally, basically. Yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to do a kink chart stream and talk all about that stuff, but it had to be done professionally. Done in a way that is, doesn't make people feel uncomfortable, but we all get to talk about it. And people of culture. There you go. That's the second presentation done. Ugh. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. If you are back. Welcome back, kitten. Welcome back, my ad jail babies. My little cultists. Ugh. Okay, we did it. No ads can hold me. Absolutely, they cannot. You are unable to be obstructed by them. Okay, timer. Duration. Hold on. Bergelman, Siegelman, winning game. Insights from the innovation book. Pages 156. Hold on. Name and date here. Then we do, what is the minute here? So what is the minimum winning game? Concept developed by Bergelman and Siegel. Focuses on identifying. Okay, yeah, I gotta slow down. Not enough time to read all of that fast enough. But how much? It's got to be at least 8 minutes. Wait, ads where? I didn't get ads. Well, good job. You dodged the ads somehow. Feel different to get ads, yeah. Oh, my nose. More water. Brogelman. Yeah, what a name. Yeah. Hey, DJ, welcome in, buddy. How you doing, man? Good seeing you. We're doing homework. We're doing the homework. All right, so I've got my two slides, my two presentations for one that's Thursday and then a few days later. Homework, yes. Doing the homing and the working. All right, glad those things are done now. Do I want to get started on my other stuff or do I wait? Yeah, actually, I should read this, actually. It's good to be ambitious. Innovators like to aim high. Many people are motivated by doing something remarkable, something that matters. Yet it is also important to know what the minimum acceptable results need to be. Everyone benefits from figuring out the lowest threshold for performance, design, or anything else that will shape the future success or failure of the innovation. Innovators' insights. It's smart to... actually, let me see this first. Source... Bergelman, RA, and Siegel, RE, defining the minimum winning game in high technology ventures. Keep leaning, be ready to drop features or magnify stuff to light your audience. Oh, so it's drip feeding. It's talking about drip feeding, minimum drip feeding. A message. MWG, business strategy, product development, technological development. So it's like drip feeding that. It's smart to limit your faith in fixed plans, but it can be dumb to ignore strategic thinking. The innovator can be so in love with the new ideas that no time is made for strategy. The technologist can be so hands deep in the innards of machines. Hell yeah, deep in her innards, bro. Or software that they fail to design what is wanted. Some level of uncertainty is a fact, but should not be an excuse for not having a guiding strategy. Customers don't always know exactly what they want, but this is no reason for pretending that they don't exist or for making lazy assumptions about how real people think, live, and work. Yes, there is always genius and luck in every successful innovation, but there's still room for strategy and clarity. Who will be using your new ideas? In practical terms, what will your product or service have to do before it will be useful and popular? What technology must be developed? It's good questions. You guys should be writing this down. These questions keep effort focused on what has to be done. They avoid overkill, where everyone does too much of what they like the best, or undercooking, where people do too little of what they like or understand the least. These questions help the team to bring balance to their efforts and know when something is wrong. You know when something is critical and when it is optional. It's prioritizing that stuff. It's prioritization of things. These questions keep effort focused. Yeah, we did that one. How to use. The minimum winning game, MWG, includes 3 drivers of strategic action that can clarify what is needed for successful innovation. There's business strategy, product development and technology. Product development and technology development. These will all evolve with elements both inside and outside the control of the group. This is out of direct control change. This out of direct control change is not an excuse for skipping the rigor of strategic thinking. It's the most convincing reason for having a clear strategic MWG. Sponsors and investors, partners and colleagues benefit from understanding your logic and goals. Most innovation journeys start with a clear strategy. In part, this is because the motivation of the innovators is often not specifically commercial. The innovator may be trying to solve a problem or play with what they enjoy rather than trying to make money. It's also important to think about. There is a danger of excessive focus on making the new idea better rather than ever making the most of the new idea. There are sketches on napkins and whiteboards. There are projects and prototypes. There may even be marketing and financial forecasts. There is less often clear thinking about what the innovation must be able to do to become popular enough to survive, then thrive. If innovation is successful, there will be a chain of MWGs stretching back to the start of the project. It is useful to have a sense of the minimum to be accomplished every 6 months, 12 months, and 18 months. You may accomplish much more. You'll have many other goals and tasks to be completed in each of the 3 drivers. It is how they come together that shapes success. Key questions. Why are we trying to innovate? What is the market for the innovation? What is the existing business strategy? What is the existing strategy around the innovation? What do you have to accomplish in the next 6 months for your innovation to succeed? What comes next? What resources does the innovation need? How can the innovation justify the resources? How can the innovation start to generate its own resources? How will we judge progress between now and then? Have we discovered anything that could get us there early? What must you do? What doesn't really matter? How can you move effort for what doesn't matter to what does matter? How can you move resources from what is above the MWG to what is below the MWG? What is the next MWG and the next? And how is the MWG evolving? The minimum winning game is about strategy. While strategy is about shaping the future, where the shortest route to desirable ends with available means. An example of this shortest route approach comes from Gary Newman, who was already a successful game designer when he decided to... Oh my god, they're talking about Rust. That's insane. In my fucking school reading, they're talking about Rust. They're talking about fucking video games and Gary Newman. Gabe Newell. Why are they talking about Rust? designer when he decided to launch Rust, an online survival game. Before it was finished, in fact, he described it as being 90% unfinished, but they delivered it anyway. In just 2 months, there have been 1 million sales. Okay, because people hopped onto the game, not because it was finished, but because it was so easily exploitable. Rust is toxic as fuck. And that's why it's doing so good, because toxic gaming communities grow bigger than the positive ones because there's so much hub and fucking controversy around it that people go out and check it out. People follow negativity. That's crazy that they're talking about Rust. Crazy. That's great. Okay. Well, there you go. Those are the 2 readings that I had to do, and then also made my slides on them. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to do today. I hope everybody is having a good time. What's the energy like? Do we want to do something else, or are we good to end it? Stretch and hydrate? I will. Thank you. Thank you. How is everybody feeling? Do we have energy to do other things? Do we want to raid out? Do we want to just end here? How do we feel? Everyone has definitely had a great time. I hope so. I'm glad you're introducing yourself to the server. I know what we're doing. We're raiding out. We're raiding out to Rena because Rena just went live for her day 3 of her donathon. I have a ton of energy. Well, I don't. I did a lot of work and I'm tired. But we're gonna raid Rena because she just started her 3rd day of her donathon. She is close to getting her model. Well, I hope so. You're fun as fun as hell. They have had a good time. It's not negotiable. I appreciate you think I'm fun as hell. I really do. I make hell a fun place. Yeah. Gideon has a lot of energy online, of course. I've seen it. To raid Rena? Yeah, we're going to raid Rena. She's been live for a little bit, so we can raid over here. If that's what everybody wants to do. Hold on. I know so many people say hell is bad, but with Def and Sarah, it doesn't seem that bad. We make hell fun. That's all I gotta say. I make hell sexy, goddammit. Do we raid Rena or do we raid someone else? Because I got some other people I haven't raided in a while. You know what? We should, instead of raiding Rena, because I raid Rena a lot. Love Rena, don't get me wrong. But we can raid my friend Miyu, because she's playing the Backrooms. Is he live? Because I don't see him live. Yeah, well, we're going to raid Miyu instead. Ricotta's live as well. I haven't raided Miyu in a while, and I was going to join her for a stream. As long as I get my little quarter and help people, my social battery will drop faster with that many people. Listen, the manor where I am, right, my server is the manor. It's meant to be cozy, welcoming, and it's supposed to be a pleasurable vibe, right? It's the place where everybody gets to go, get their own room, their own place, and relax. Your pleasure in all levels, whether it be intimate or just, normal, pleasure experienced, whatever, will be attended to in the manor. That's the point. So we're gonna raid my friend Miyu. She's currently playing Escape the Backrooms together. And I was gonna join her, but I don't have the game. And it was early. I would have gotten the game, but it was early when she wanted me to join her, so I'm gonna surprise her. So yeah, wait, nope, don't join that raid. That is not the right raid. Hold on. Why did that not work? Oh, I know why it didn't work. Don't blue ball me like that. Sorry, Zach. There you go. Now that's the correct raid. All right, folks. It was great having you guys here. Next stream, I have some surprises for you guys. We are getting a new we're getting a new gaming screen overlay for my other scene that we were just in. Thank you for streaming. Looking forward to the surprise. Yeah, you guys are going to love it. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. But yeah, I will see you guys. The stream was great, Def. Thank you so much. Of course, yeah, you guys are gonna like it. But we're gonna raid my friend Miyu. Yeah, you guys have a good time. Treat her nice. She's super cool. Be good. Get on the boats. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.